Alrighty guys, and here we are on the passage on the cliff to begin our journey to return all the way to Santaroli to meet up with Emerson and Anne and pretty much get into a spaceship and track down the people who have Relia. So, also her sister. Of course, who cares about her sister though? So we have to backtrack all through this area, but there's new enemies here. And off camera, I took the time to actually equip or make the elemental leather. As you can see, I have a better armor for Fidel here. Also decided to make him have the setup rope because everybody left my party and I have to backtrack all the way to Santaroli again. We have Fidel set up with the setup Anne had, so we now have him with this setup for now at least, and she's still the same. So we have the miser. Blah, blah, blah. We don't really need no more money, so I'd rather have the altruist right now. Bam! And while we're doing this, we might as well like try to fight some of the new encounters. The enemies here are going to be high level too. They're like around 60. So we want to be careful here, which is why I equipped that setup on Fidel again, because we are still very low level. And right now I want to make some actual. I want to eat some actual food. Where's my shortcakes? That's like dessert. That's not actual food. But as you can see at the top left-hand corner of the screen, we're level 33. We're still fairly low level considering where we're at in the game. Going against 60s, so we're literally half of their level. So we want to be on the watch out of these stronger enemies. But with this setup, with the dead man walking setup, we should be good. Ooh. Hadouken! Ooh, yeah.
That was a piece of cake.
Don't take me so lightly.
So that's why there's like only like one or two of these enemies spawning. And instead of groups of enemies, they knew you had to backtrack, so they decided to like despawn the enemies.
Let's concentrate our attack.
Doesn't matter.
That wasn't even worth
What?
the effort.
It's over already?
So we're gonna keep going through here, and if there's any unique fights, I'll show them. But for the most part, we just have to backtrack. Hadouken!
That was a piece of cake.
Don't take me so lightly.
Oh, look, we got a turtle. Oh,
Incoming.
turtle.
Healing.
That wasn't even
Healing.
worth the effort.
What?
Oh God! Look at these guys!
Who strikes first?
Ah, fam! Hadouken! Oh my God! What did she just do?
Don't take me so lightly.
What did she do? What did you do? What? What the? Mickey! What did you do? What the? Oh, you are the goddess right now. What the hell did you do? I did. Hey, we're in Medoc. We're gonna make a pit stop here.
Okay,
from backtracking.
Let's reconvene in front of the inn.
And we're gonna have some PAs with Mickey here. Hey, Mickey.
Let's see. That makes... Wow. 263. Amazing. So many different types of sweets. Just in Rasulia alone. But that isn't nearly enough. No, I won't stop eating until I've had at least a bite of every last sweet in the world.
What about the galaxy? You'll have the ability to eat as many sweets as you want. There's so many sweets in the galaxy. You should think bigger, Mickey. You should think grander. Are you ready to backtrack? I can't hear you. Y'all gonna get tired of me saying that, but it's not my fault. I'm only saying it because I'm backtracking. I wonder if they got new enemies here too. Yup. Hadouken.
That wasn't even worth the effort.
Hadouken. Hadouken. There's actually a song that does that. Oh, but we are back in Santaroli. We are about to meet up with the crew. Praise be the Yevon. We did it. Praise be the Yevon. Thank you, God, for this wonderful moment of me not being able to have to backtrack anymore. For now. So I guess we go to the building in front of us. We're gonna stop by the shop. I said we're gonna stop by the shop for... I can't shop. I gotta go meet up with the homies. What up, homies? Can I wave?
You're late.
Sorry about that.
At least you proved me right that you'd come.
So you did come after all.
We figured this whole thing started with us, so we should see it through to the end. Plus, we couldn't leave Relia or Feria like this.
Alright, we got
Has
the boys.
Victor arrived yet?
Got the girls and boys back.
No, he hasn't.
We got the
Oh,
anime team back.
I see.
Oh yeah, I've been missing
Well,
this.
he does have the most going on.
What about you, Fiore?
I'm going because it's apparently in my blood as a researcher to do so.
Kenny to the Charles de Gaulle.
Charles de Gaulle here,
Delacroix! Whew, it's such a relief to know you're okay.
as is the rest of the crew, sir. We're all back in action. So, what did you want?
Transport the 5 of us up there.
I detect one more person heading in your direction. What do you want me to do?
That's Victor.
One more?
That's Victor.
Aha! Look over there.
It's Victor.
He ran here. Hey,
Sorry
what up,
to be so
Forrest
tardy.
Gump?
You made up your mind.
Yes. I just submitted my request for leave.
Change of plans. Make that 6 people to beam up.
Oh
Six
yeah.
it is.
Woo! Beam us up, Scotty. I wonder if I could have still moved even though my body was like invisible.
What an amazing place.
I forgot this is your first time here, Victor.
No time to chat. We need to make for the bridge.
Make for the bridge. And we got the communicator Model G, so that means we can fast travel again. And then, whoa, this is a completely new... Whoa. Wait, it's kind of the same. Never mind. See what y'all got at the shop. Titan's Nail. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. A 440 attack weapon. Nothing. It beats everything I currently have. Looking. But this is all y'all got? Man, I made a laser weapon out of some wire, a piece of string, a stapler, and a rusted sword. Where y'all at? On a backwater planet creating high advanced technology, and y'all got some whack stuff, man. Alright, we're gonna buy out all the common eggs. We're gonna buy all the wheat flour. These guys have like a lot of the good stuff you need for like creating machine type stuff. They have like the not the oscillators, but it's the next area over here, the diffusion devices and whatnot. But you can buy that from the bunny, so if you max out the bunny, you ain't gotta worry about that. Buying everything. I'm rich. I'm rich. In the video game, you know, I put work in a video game, so I ain't really rich in real life. I wish. You wouldn't see me streaming, would you? Alright. So, let's get to the bridge. Let's do this, guys.
The bridge.
Whoa!
Is there something wrong, Victor? You alright?
I'm fine. I just wasn't expecting this entire room to start moving. The equipment at the Royal Institute surprised me, but this is something else.
So, this is your new ship?
You know it. Welcome to the latest in battleship technology. The Charles de Gaulle G.
Nice.
The previous one was a research vessel, whereas this one was built specifically for combat. Thus, it should prove more than capable of taking on Kronos' cruisers.
I'm not sure I really get the difference, but both versions sound spectacular.
Uh-oh. He jumped. He jumped like a regular person would, experiencing the elevator for the first time. Whoa, we're in the place where you pilot stuff. The cockpit.
What's the deal?
The target is already well within the detection field of our
Ooh, so many
ultra-long-range
buttons. I'll press
sensors.
this, I'll
According
press
to
that.
the data, the ship is
Gonna
heading
press
for the
these
Omphalos
buttons. Ooh,
system
I
at
wonder
a
what
speed
this
of
does.
warp
Self-destructing in
14.3.
5, 4,
Warp 14.3?
2,
That has to
1.
be some kind of mistake.
It isn't.
What's that mean?
It means they can travel faster than us. This particular Charles de Gaulle is as advanced as Federation warship technology gets. It boasts a cruising speed of warp 11.2 and a top speed of warp 12.9.
Well, you guys are pretty
Despite
close
all
there.
that, our adversaries leave us in the dust because they can travel at warp 14.3.
That doesn't make sense. It's only a difference of 1.4, isn't it?
A difference in warp speed of magnitude 1.4 equates to them being more than twice as fast as us. Moreover, we can't continuously operate at top speed. Cruising slows us down even further, meaning we could never hope to catch them as long as they keep going.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Gravitic warp
yeah.
time.
That's impossible. The gravitic warp engine is still an experiment. It hasn't even undergone its 24-hour endurance test yet. A real-world deployment is tantamount to suicide.
That alone doesn't make it impossible. It just makes it not the safest bet in the world.
I've managed to establish contact with Dr. Krupp at Remote Station 5.
You are too damn good at this. Long time no see, Doctor.
Long time indeed, Captain. I hear that you've decided to take the Model G out for a spin. You are indeed a Kenny through and through.
Sorry about that, but this ship's imperative to my mission.
Well, it has to be tested at some point. Why not make it now? By the way, while I assume there's only one reason you'd contact me at this juncture, let me ask for the hell of it. What do you want?
To use gravitic warp.
Denied.
Damn.
You're allowed to go a maximum warp speed of 11, and that's only in spurts.
You've got to be joking. That's slower than normal warp speed.
There's a dangerously high probability that we won't be able to control all the creation energy required to activate the gravitic warp engine. Therefore, we're forced to use the normal warp engine for energy,
Hey,
resulting in
Ann,
the
I'm inside
aforementioned
you right
lack
now.
of speed.
Literally.
As concise and accurate an explanation as ever, Miss Patriciani. I fail to see your issue, Captain. The normal warp engines aboard that cruiser are state-of-the-art. You can go plenty fast.
Well, the Kronos ships have a cruising speed of 14.3.
What? I was totally unaware they'd come so far with their technology. How fascinating.
We've surmised that their tech is likely based on symbometrics.
Symbometrics, huh? They do say it directly influences the fundamental composition of matter. Meanwhile, we've barely scratched the surface of that discipline. No wonder they're ahead. We can't
Man, why do you look
disregard
so
the
mad?
possibility that Kronos is able to repress creation energy, or perhaps a similar type, through the use of symbometrics. What do you have there?
I'm reviewing the information we recovered from the database inside their facility. It seems, however, that their symbometric research draws heavily upon the principles of Feycrete 4 signaturgy. I can't grasp much of what's written here.
Let me see that data of yours. Although, judging by what you said, I might not be able to understand much of it at the moment. If possible, I'd like to get the opinion of a local expert.
Oh, Fiore.
Fiore.
You've already input all the information I've gathered into that machine. If you want to learn anything new, you should probably ask someone else. Speaking of which, what about asking Cassius?
He's probably our best bet.
We'll head for this local expert's place immediately, Doctor. Once we're there, you can talk to him directly.
Perfect. I'll set it so I can receive transmissions at any time.
You know the drill, Anne. Take her with you to the Royal Institute in Languedoc.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, Fiore and
The rest
Ann
of us
left.
will hold down the fort until they're back.
Okay. Emerson's out. I guess we get to explore the ship. Hey, you have pretty hair for Is that a dude? Are you a dude? Oh my god, my eyeball's the Undertaker. I'm the Undertaker. Duh. Intelligence officer, how have you been? These are all males. Where are the females? Are you a female? I only talk to females. Are you a female? You look like a female. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's progress again. Whoa. Damn, we got cargo bay, transport room, private quarters, sick bay. Let's go to the cargo bay. Well, now we got like a ship. This feels like, okay, we're finally about to get off this planet. We're finally about to explore new areas. That's how it feels like right now. That's how this feels like. Swordsman Manual VI, so let's see what we can learn. Learn battle skills. Abyssal Gate, ooh. Diabolic Edge. I can give him Mirror Blade. Yeah, I can give him Mirror Blade, so he can learn it now. Attack in rapid succession while flying forward. Abyssal Gate. Gather energy, then charge toward an enemy and deliver a merciless blow. The aura enveloping your body may damage the enemy as well. Really, Abyssal Gate, huh? I think Diabolic Edge might be better. It's a charging forward move, so is this. Abyssal Gate. Let's do a 5. This is 330. Let's go with 330. Oh, we can get on that ship. Holy cow. What is this? Workroom. Anything else? We got that. We can come over here. Wow. The space is actually surprisingly big. Shuttle. Nothing we can do here. Alright, let's keep moving. You know what's funny? I thought for the longest time that Fuda was a character in Overwatch. I looked up the character Fuda in Overwatch, and boy was I wrong. Boy was I wrong. I was so wrong, my dude. I was so wrong. I thought Fuda, I'm like, oh, that sounds like a cool character name. Who's Fuda? Because I was just looking up Overwatch stuff. And then I learned what a Fuda really was. Like, real talk. Real talk. I blame everybody that plays Overwatch. Someone told me that Fuda was a character. So I just like, okay, I'll look it up. Oh, we got restorative signets. You're a sight for sore eyes, Fidel. Whoa. I'm so happy to be working here again. You barely even know me. Why would you even... Is that Ozina? Ozina? Ozina, what the hell? Ozina, why are you here? Ozina. 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 Kaneda. Kaneda. Tetsuo! Let's go to the private quarters. I'm so mad too, man. Like, I never told anybody this until today. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Here we are. We're in the private quarters. Oh hell yeah! This is where the private actions are gonna get. Yeah, it's about to get down in the private quarters. It's about to go down. We got a chest here. We got a CQC program that we can't use until Ann and Emerson get back in our party. I think we just copped everything possible. This green must be our row. We're gonna go to sleep here. La 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 la. Alright, so here we are back at the bridge. Hopefully.
And to the bridge.
Here we go.
How'd it go?
I believe we'll have our answers soon enough.
That's wonderful. Then come to the bridge ASAP.
All right.
The two of them get along with each other way too well.
So here we are. Jiggles. Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Connect me to Dr. Krupp.
Dr. Krupp. What up, Dr. Krupp? I'm Dr. Troop.
How's it coming along, Doctor?
It's done. That's how it's coming, Slowpoke.
Already? You never cease to amaze, Doctor.
Well, let's cut to the chase. You'll need to both reprogram some aspects of the software and physically apply symbols to the outside of the gravitic warp engine.
Imbue the warp engine with symbols? I would never have thought of that.
It's possible, and I can rewrite the software from here, but the symbols are the real problem. Sadly for you, I'm not a symbometrics expert. I don't know a thing about how to imbue objects with symbols.
Dr. Krupp, can you show me a list of the symbols we need?
This is the symbological formula, a copy of which I've sent to your engine room's terminal.
It looks pretty intricate, but I should be okay.
I feel like...
What? Are you kidding me?
I feel like the cutscenes are lazy.
They're the same as signets in principle, so... Anyway, I've never done such long and complex ones before, but I'll give it all I've got.
Excellent. Say, what was your name again?
Fiore. Fiore Brunelli.
Brunelli.
Remember that. Very well, let me start rewriting the program. If you can faithfully reproduce the formula I sent, we shouldn't have any problems.
Got it.
Imbue that engine good.
Leave it to me.
Fiore? Would you mind if I tagged along and watched you imbue the engine? I've never seen anyone imbue an object before, so I can't help but be curious.
I suppose it's only natural for a signaturge to be interested in this kind of thing. Mind if she comes too, Anne?
Of course, no objections here.
Yes! You should come with me and see it for yourself, Fidel. You weren't around when I got mine imbued, so I bet you've never seen it perform before, right?
What? I don't know.
It can't hurt to acquire some new knowledge. I don't see why you would refuse.
She speaks the truth. There's never a reason to turn down a request from a lady.
Captain? Follow me to the engine room.
Alright, so it looks like we're about to go to the engine room. Let's do it. Engine room trouble.
Deck 3. Engine room. This must be the symbological formula he sent.
Luckily, I just started researching compound signets and the combinations of base signets that form them. I've tried many different sequences before, but I've never seen anything near this complex.
That's stark evidence of how great Cronus' strides in symbological technology have been.
And those strides are what led to the creation of Relia and Faria's signets?
This is the engine room. The gravitic warp engine's core should be right up ahead.
Gravitic. Oh boy. Oh baby, let's imbue this thing. Let's imbue this warp engine. Oh baby. Can I throw my sword in there? That looks like something fun to do. Oh man, look at that. It's so tall. I literally get affected by, like, my vertical kicks in when I see this in a video game. It's like, oh man, that's a long way down. Oh yeah, I can't move forward? What the hell?
It would be dangerous for you to get any closer, so could you please stand back?
All right then.
This is it.
But you get to stand up there?
Okay, Fiore. I'll bring up the symbological formula on this terminal, and you can do the actual imbuing. If you want to view the formula from a different angle, or have any questions at all, please let me know.
Thanks. You know, I don't think I'll ever get over feeling nervous when I have to imbue someone else's stuff. All right, let's get to it.
An actual cutscene. Huh. An actual cutscene. It only lasted 3 seconds. Oh wait, it's lasting more than 3 seconds.
Incredible.
So this is what imbuing looks like.
Damn.
And that was our final symbol.
Oh wow, that's dope. That's actually pretty cool.
Thank goodness. It's all over.
She didn't even look like she was sweating.
Congratulations on a job well done, Fiore. Are you okay?
I am tired, but I do want to see the results of all this.
I suppose we should make our way to the bridge now.
Make our way back to the bridge, alright. Damn, that thing looks beautiful. Let's touch it. Game over. Completely eradicated by the imbued warp drive.
I've updated the software. Now our fate is squarely in the hands of Lady Luck. I thought you might like to know, Captain, that I've never done this without running months of tests first.
If this ends in failure, I'll apologize to you all in heaven.
I highly doubt that'll be necessary. I'll cut the power to the engine if I see any abnormalities.
I see. Shut down regular warp engines.
Yes, sir. Shutting down regular warp engines.
First, we need to see if it can even start.
Now, engage Gravitic warp engine.
Aye, aye, sir. Engaging the Gravitic warp engine.
What's going on?
Come on.
Oh god! Dude, my controller started vibrating so hard, it fell out my lap.
Warp 1.
It fell out my lap, dude. Oh my god, it's like I was actually there.
All systems normal, and gravitic wave values within predicted limits.
First, try increasing the speed to warp 5.
Warp 5.
Yes,
Warp
sir.
5.
Warp 2, 3, 4, at warp 5.
There don't seem to be any problems yet. Now it's time for the real test.
Oh boy. Warp 10.
My calculations say we can safely accelerate to warp 15. Just do it carefully.
You heard him. Accelerate to warp 15.
Kaioken times 15.
Yes, sir.
Kaioken times 15.
6, 7, 8, 9. We're now at warp 10, sir.
Keep accelerating.
Oh god.
11, 12,
Interstellar travel.
13, 14.
Good so far.
Careful. This is the moment of truth.
14.2, 14.4, 14.6, 14.8. Warp 15, sir.
All systems appear to be normal.
Did it turn out okay?
Yes. At least it would seem that way.
What a feat! It is, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh,
we
wow.
totally
So
did.
this is
Ridiculous
It's
speed.
a success, Captain.
Ridiculous speed.
How magnificent. To think that imbuing made this possible.
Congratulations, Captain Kenny. The spacecraft is now officially the fastest in the Federation.
You're the best.
OT.
Spectacular. Nice.
We owe you a huge debt of gratitude, Doctor.
No, Fiore's the one you should be thanking, not me. You're truly something special. What do you say to coming to work for me once this thing is over and done with?
Thank you. I'll think about it.
According to my readings, there should be no issue with maintaining this speed. We could theoretically go up to 16, but there's not enough data yet to back that claim up. Stay cruising at 15 until we have some more.
This should be plenty fast anyway.
Keep sending me flight data as you receive it. Also, stay
he
vigilant
cross-eyed?
and remember,
He looks
return to
cross-eyed.
normal space the moment any aberrations occur.
Will do. Thanks again for your help, Doctor.
Troop, over and out.
Croup.
Maintain warp 15. We're going after
Croup
that
sounds like a
ghost.
sweet.
Yes, sir. Now plotting our course.
I want some chocolate croups.
At this speed, it shouldn't take long to catch up with them. I doubt they'll take kindly to our presence either. In the event they engage us right after emerging from subspace, get some rest while you can.
Remember Ann, Victor, and Emerson. Where's Ann, though? Where's Ann and Fiore? Oh, there you're at. Alright. Can we backtrack now? Let's go to the transport room and see if we can backtrack. There's PAs we can do. Yup, looks like we can work. Hey, turn up. Can we go back to Welch? There might be some more stuff we can do with Welch. Hey, turn up. So, what we want to do, we want to go to the coast of Minois. We can finally fast travel. We have access to go wherever we want, whenever we want. Well, I wouldn't say wherever, but whenever we want. And it's going to make it a lot easier for us to proceed to like a lot of the areas in the game because we have fast travel unlocked, which will save us a lot of time, a lot of frustration, and it's going to be just hella convenient. So I just want to check out Welch really quick and see if she has any quests for us. And if she doesn't, well, that's fine. She probably does, though. She doesn't? Come on, Welch. Come on, girl. You holding up the park. But anyway, there's a private action that we need to do here in Medoc, and it's actually going to give us one of the best roles in the game. And we have to talk to Mickey for it. So what we're going to do, immediately view PAs until we get it.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Mickey's right here.
Do you like sweet foods?
Do I ever? When I was a kid, my dream was to eat at least one of all the sweets in the world.
That's a rather, how do I say it, grandiose dream.
If only I had that transporter,
Wow.
I could eat any sweets I wanted.
The rules strictly prohibit using it like that.
Don't worry, if I ever really want to transport, I can always ask Relia to.
Calm down, you're not thinking straight.
You unlock the minstrel role. Nice. So, you know what's funny? We were talking about you gotta think grander, Mickey. And that, the name of the damn PA was that. But we just learned a really good role. We have a lot of SP, so we might be able to just max it out immediately. So we got the minstrel role. So basically, we get 10% more SP, and if we max it out, we get 50% more SP. So immediately, boom, 15, 20% more, 25% more. Oh my god, 30% more, 35. How far can you keep going? We need to go farm up some more SP, and I'll probably do that off camera. But right now, to finish off this video, we're gonna watch a couple more PAs, the next two PAs, and then that'll be that.
Fidel, do you have a girlfriend?
That's rather sudden. No, I don't.
No special woman in my life.
Wow, how bold of you to just come out with it like that.
Huh?
Don't worry,
Whoa.
I'm an understanding person. There's no special woman in your life. Woman being the operative word.
Whoa! Whoa! What you trying to say? What you trying to say, huh? 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 I see what you're trying to say.
Pardon me.
I like men. I like men. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say, mate? Is that what you're trying to say? Alright, so here we go.
Those kicks of yours are some of the best I've ever seen, Anne. Your military must have a strong tradition of martial arts.
I didn't actually learn that technique in the military. My grandmother taught me how to fight.
Oh.
Back in her day, my grandmother could knock a large tree down with a single kick.
What the?
That's very
Your
impressive.
grandmother must be Chie Sadanaka. What's your last name again, Anne? What's your last name? Sadanaka? Holy cow. With a single kick? That's some anime type stuff.
Sorry.
That's some Chuck Norris. Damn, her grandmother must be Chuck Norris's daughter. Like, oh my god. So what we're gonna do, we're going to rest at the end, call it a day, save the game, take a break, and once we come back, we'll be back with more Star Ocean 5, probably with a little bit more knowledge, and probably with a little bit more broken stuff. So I will see you guys for the next episode of Star Ocean 5 soon.